3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Monday and I don't know about you, but I'm very confused with all the wind we've been having over the weekend and this morning. But stay chilled and we have a great interview lined up for you. Next up, the news. Can you quickly tell us, we are here at the Capricorn Eagle send-off and Capricorn has just announced that it doubled its financial support. Why is it so important for a corporate to support not only Namibian cricket but women's cricket?
You know, the participation of women in sport has seen tremendous growth, and we have recognized that Cricket Namibia is a sport code that has a very specific vision and strategy to develop female participation. And when they approached us the first time last year, we saw this opportunity, and now a year later we have announced that we've doubled our investment into the Capricorn Eagles. So it covers not only the national women's team, the cricket Capricorn Eagles, but also throughout the year the girls cricket academies and schools leagues. And the objective really is to ensure that there's increased participation of girls in cricket, but also to ensure that the Capricorn Eagles, the national team, can compete locally and internationally and fly the Namibian flag high.
We are talking to Irene van Zyl and she's the captain of the Capricorn Eagles women's cricket team. And you are leaving on Saturday for your European tour. Tell us about how the team is feeling about that.
Yeah, thank you. I think everyone is quite excited. It's our second European tour, so it's a new countries. So we're quite excited to leave the cold here and to go find some warmer
I can
season.
imagine.
I hope so, because I've heard that in the Netherlands you can get 4 seasons in one day. But we're excited. I think we've prepared well. Everyone is really peaking at the right moment. Yeah, so we're really excited to go and show our game, you know, what we've done over the past few months after the Tri Series. Yeah, so we're really excited to get on the plane.
Quickly tell us, what is your schedule like there, because it seems to be hectic?
It is. We're playing 5 T20s against the Netherlands. So we're going to start on Monday the 27th. Tuesday we play two matches on the one day. And then we finish the Netherlands on Thursday. Then we head over to Germany, and the next afternoon we start playing them. And then also there's, I think, the 2nd of July or the 3rd, we're playing Germany twice in one day. So it's quite an action-packed series.
Good luck and congratulations, and thank you for flying the Namibian flag high.
Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we are joined with Jaco, and he is from Kifaru Luxury Lodge and Bush Camp. Jaco, thank you so much for your time. If we focus a little bit more on the Momma Rhino project, how did that project start?
Okay, yeah. So my son, when he was 15 years old, he had to do a oral speech at school for a subject called wildlife management. And he then came up with this. His speech was then about breeding rhinos enough to basically repopulate Namibia and Africa with rhinos. And we were so touched by what he wrote that it actually became our dream. And we bought our very first rhino in 2011, and shortly after that, a mother with a heifer calf. Then I went to see John Hume, the largest rhino breeder in the world in South Africa, who gave us a lot of advice. We then started importing rhinos from South Africa, but also buying all over Namibia. And in 2013, January, the very first calf was born. And I was in tears that day when I saw the picture on the camera trap. And yeah, that's probably where where we really fell in love with the species. And since day one, our mission and vision has been to repopulate Namibia and Africa with rhinos. And up till now, from that very first calf, there's 127 calves that's been born.
Wow.
And 4 had to be hand raised because of mothers that died due to natural causes. We have a little one now that was, for some reason, abandoned by the mother. Something like that never happened before. So yeah, that's basically. Oh, and my wife came up with the name. So Rhino Momma Project. The Momma is MOMMO, and it's slang for mother in English.
Yes.
And we feel that we as Rhino Momma Project is basically a mother for the rhino species. Yeah.
Well, that's wonderful. And we spoke briefly when I was there over the weekend, and there's a lot of care that goes into those baby orphan rhinos. Tell us about your day-to-day. How does it work? I know you need to feed that little one every 2 hours.
Yeah, it's hectic. The first month is really hectic. So it's like you say, 24/7 during the night. She has to be bottle fed. It's every 2 hours. As she gets a little bit older, those times get stretched a bit. I must say this one is like a good baby. She now, after day 9, she started now sleeping through. So for the last 2 nights, she actually now slept through the night. She got a last bottle at 7. And then yesterday morning at, I think 5 o'clock, she got the next bottle. So she basically slept through the night. But yeah,
please send me through those, what you did, because I want to try that on my 2 toddlers.
Yeah, that is Juliet. She's our vet nurse, and yes, she's really good with that. With caring for these animals. She's the real mama for these rhinos.
Since you started, have you ever had a poaching incident?
Yes, we've had an attempt, but we are also really blessed to have a very good anti-poaching team. We picked up the tracks very quickly, and the guys were found in the bush. Unfortunately, we were not able to catch them, but the police from Etosha came and helped. We are also really lucky to be connected with MET and the police and everyone. And they followed the tracks where it went up to the tar road, the Okukuyu tar road, through many farms. And yeah, luckily since that day, we've never had an incident again. We do a lot of proactive anti-poaching by really trying to keep them away, by the dehorning of our rhinos, by constantly flying with a gyrocopter and drones. We have day and night patrols by foot, by vehicle. So we're really active. It's obviously very expensive to do it, yes, but you have to.
It's so sad knowing that in the media the rhino poaching has become is in the spotlight once again, with 11 rhinos in 2 weeks found in Etosha.
Yeah, it's really heartbreaking. It's so sad, and yeah, luckily we heard that 2 of those poachers were apprehended in the meantime. But yeah, it's just heartbreaking if we hear about stuff like that.
When you dehorn a rhino, the ministry is very much involved, and the horns are taken away to the ministry where it's put in a vault. Yes. Do you think there's a market for the government to start selling the horns, to have it monitored in a better way? Do you think that will actually deter poachers?
Yes, Yolanda, we thoroughly believe that should the trade in rhino horn be legalized worldwide, that it will have a huge impact on rhino poaching. There's not one commodity in the world where if there's a bigger supply, then the price will drop. It's with each and every other commodity. It's the same. It's a business principle. That is how it just is. And why will it be different for this commodity? So we thoroughly believe, if the people who believe in these products for whatever stupid reason they have, if they can buy it directly on auctions or whatever in Namibia and South Africa, directly from the farmer and from the government, then the price will drop, we hope, by tenfold. And if the price dropped by tenfold, there just is not enough money in for the poaching syndicates anymore, because there's just too many hands that it has to go through. So, but for us as rhino custodians, and the government, and us as private rhino owners, we can then actually use that money to look even better after these animals. Because it's just not sustainable to breed with rhinos. You will never ever be able, unless poaching stop, you will never be able to breed with rhinos sustainably. Your expenses will always be more than your income. So the only way that your income will become more than your expenses is if the trade is legalized and if poaching then stops. And it will, we're not sure if it will stop totally, but it will definitely have a huge impact on the poaching, because why on earth would people still buy an illegal product if they can buy it legally? And it can be so well managed, because there's DNA involved. So each and every one of us who owns rhinos can prove that this is our rhino. This is the horn from my rhino, which is on my farm, because there's DNA involved. So it's not like with diamonds, where blood diamonds can come into the legal system. There will be no way that illegal rhino horn can enter into the legal market. And in that way, the moment the price of the horn becomes less than the price of the rhino, then the equation is for the species, and then the rhino species will thrive again, and the price of rhinos will actually go up, and there will be hope for the species.
today's recommendation, I am looking at the Facebook page Patlangs, and they have shared some very interesting information that I am now going to share with you. Stay tuned. Patlangs published some great information regarding the Avis Railway Bridge. It is one of Namibia's most prominent bridges, under which every visitor arriving from the airport must pass on his way to the city centre. Although the bridge may go unnoticed now by any traveller entering Namibia, in the 1920s, the building of the railway from Windhoek to Gobabis and the construction of the Avis Bridge on the outskirts of the city were milestone events. They report that up until then, the journey to the eastern reaches of the country included a 20-kilometer section undertaken by ox wagons over the Awas Mountains and across the Klein Windhoek River. The terrain was so challenging that the oxen needed to outspan, quench their thirst, and rest at the Kaps farm before they could continue with their journey. Also referred to as the Ox Wagon Hotel, the hotel at the Kaps farm provided accommodation to the team leaders, as did the next stop at Seas, further along the route. The hotels were dotted along the ox wagon routes a day apart from each other, providing rest and replenishment for both human and animals along the long day's journey. The construction of the first 27 kilometers of railway line from Windhoek to Kaps Farm began on the 24th of August 1921. The steel substructures of the 92.98-meter bridge over the Klein Windhoek River were brought in from Cape Town and assembled on site, supported by 4 concrete pillars. Head over to Patlangs for a little bit of history on the Avis Bridge.
I'm gonna take you on a ride. We're gonna burn through the night. Why you're so salty? I'll still take a bite.
For today's life hack, if you are sick and tired of scratches on your wall caused by frames, all you have to do is put some hot glue on the corners, and that will also keep them in place. Next up, Jeanette Diergaard for your Flex Minute.
Hi everyone and welcome back to Flex Minutes. My name is Jaco Muller and today I will be showing you guys a life hack, okay? This is really a life hack. What I want you to teach you guys today is the interior tilt. So that is basically while you're doing any workout, you're constantly engaging your abs, you're squeezing your glutes, and you are doing your workouts, and you will see that with still standing movements while you're standing up, or even just using different body parts, that you have to do this interior tilt. So what you're gonna do is you have it, so I'm just gonna demonstrate to you guys. Your butt is out, but with this one you need to squeeze everything in. So it's like this and you bring it in. So you have that interior tilt. You also do this when you are doing a what you call it now, when you're doing the planks. That is what you're gonna do. An interior tilt, you're gonna constantly tilt that body, or not tilt it, it's, you know, because you're tilting like that, but you're actually squeezing your abs and you're contracting it, and you can do your workouts like that. But that brings me to the end of today's Flex Minute. I hope to see you all next time again.
Bookings for Namibia Tourism Expo 2022 are open. The expo will take place from 3 to 5 November 2022 in Windhoek. To secure your booking, visit nte.nmh.com.na. And for more information on the expo, follow all Namibia Media Holdings platforms. The expo is supported by the Ministry of Environment, Tourism and Forestry, Namibia Tourism Board, FENATA, City of Windhoek, and Namibia Media Holdings. Namibia Tourism Expo, taking tourism to the regions.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all from my side. If you do want to reach out and make a donation towards the Rhino Momma Project, please give Jaco Muller a call. I am sure each and every donation will be appreciated. And as I promised, there are some new presenters on the We Talk show, and Irene Marie van der Walt will take over tomorrow's responsibilities, and she has an amazing interview lined up, so do join us tomorrow morning for that.
Tonight I'll lie awake and watch as the world ends, all from the comfort of my bedroom. I've said it way too many times. There are some perks being friends of mine. Tonight I'll lie in bed drinking red wine, singing a doo 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 doo. Celebrate and mark those who attend. Most of my friends are in the bathroom. I've said it way too many times. Not only sinners dwell the night. Tonight I'll lie in bed till you flat lying, singing a doo 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 doo. To tenderness and all of the other things I miss. Throw our hearts into the hellfire. I'd raise the bonds of bitterness for one true loving, then it's kiss. A kiss to save it all from certainty mine. Tonight I'll lie awake and watch as the world ends, all from the comfort of my bedroom, singing a doo 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 doo. Dust clears, it is I who stands above all of the nothingness, and mind you, I'll stand it till the end of time. Not only sinners chose to die. Tonight I'll lie in bed drinking red wine, singing a doo 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 Thank you very much.